moment for me, space to myself, space to breathe.
Mic check. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. What a guan, people. We just listened to Heatmiser, the album Mike City Sons. It was recommended on the Patreon by my good friend Gary, so thank you very much for that, Gary. Any sort of Heatmiser and the majority of the Elliott Smith stuff on this channel has been put forward by Gary, so thank you very much. I'm going to kick it off with a great statement, or a great big bold statement, and that is, as far as Elliott's projects that we've listened to so far, this must be the sixth one I've listened to, I assume, at this point. This has been my favourite. This, in my opinion, has been the best as far as songwriting is concerned. Aside the actual production quality, I believe it's the only one I've seen that's been put out through UMG, Universal Music Group, which to me basically means mainstream. Yeah, a mainstream record, which means mainstream backing, which means a good quality sound engineer and production setup. It's a necessity, right? They have to put out good quality music to the people. This was a great record. 12 songs, just the right amount of material for a 12-song album. We didn't go over 3 minutes very often on this record, but we didn't go sub 2 minutes. So we were remaining in a very sweet space for me. That's what I personally enjoy as far as, you know, the length of time for songs, generally speaking, across the board, let's be fair. A lot of the value of this record is down to the sound engineering. I mean, you can't polish a turd, so the music was good. The music was unique. There's definitely a great development in this record from what we've heard in the past. For example, the guitar work, the guitar style is so much more different and varied than what we had heard like on the initial albums, especially that first album where the guitar work tend to have a particular style to it, which there's nothing wrong with, but when you heard it over and over again, it became a little bit, of a staple, whereas this, you had a little bit more of a varied, strum phrase to things, and it was pleasing. Probably had about 4 open chords, 6 open chords a song, and they were writing songs like songwriters on this record. It didn't get boring, and I was very pleased with it. The drum production was nice. The drum kit was very organic sounding, nothing too overtly polished. Bassist even threw a little bit of overdrive on from time to time, but played his role stuck in the back, or maybe played her role. Hey, you tell me. Vocally, best I've ever heard the guy. The vocal performance worked incredibly well with both this new polished sound and instrumental value. I reckon this record gets a nice 7.5 out of me. 7.5. I don't know what I've rated the other ones, but you know, if I'm pushing it to 7.5, that's respectable. That is respectable for an album such as this. I really enjoyed it. Do I have much more else to say? Not necessarily. I'm just going to keep it as that one, people, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.